So I come here when I just want to think, when I just want to zen, peace, mind, when I just want to get away from the dramas. I just find this very therapeutic, and it's my medicine. Hi, my name's Luke. I'm from Wollongong. I do gardening for a living. I love nature. I love animals. I love plants. I love life. I do like birds. I don't know much about birds, but I do like feeding them. And I like talking to them. I'm a bit of a crazy bird man now. Yeah, but I am learning as I engage with them.
Have you seen the goose?
I haven't seen the goose lately.
Yeah, it's a goose by itself. It's got no mate and no offspring. It just lives here by itself. We're trying to discover where it came from. So, do you have any theories as to where you think a goose could have come from to be in the Botanic Gardens pond?
Probably from a farmyard, I think.
I have no idea. Maybe it came from the beach.
Oh, look, I think that, I had a friend that said it was a Russian spy, but I'm not entirely sure about that. But since it doesn't move all too much, I was thinking it was maybe robotic, might be a statue, but I saw it move, so it can't be that.
Well, my best guess is that he was once somebody's pet. I don't know how he would have got here by himself. I'm taking it was someone's pet. Maybe they didn't have the room to look after him. They didn't have the funds to look after him. They possibly may have dumped him here, or he may have been lost from the pack growing up. I'm not quite sure. And then he's just adopted this park as his home.
I believe an apprentice here donated 2 geese, male and female. The male died, and that was about 20 years ago. I was actually talking to the goose a while back, and a family stopped, and the mother said, "Oh, that goose was here when I was at university 20 years ago." So she's been here good 2 decades. Joe, J-O-E. I visit here for exercise most days. I talk to her every time I go past, or every time she's near me. I talk about things of interest to the goose. It could be political, religious. You've got to think in terms of a goose, though, to do that. If you're trying to communicate with Henry the goose in particular, you need to address her by name, call her Henry, and talk intelligently. I would always talk in sentences, and the sentences it certainly grammatically makes sense. The content won't. If I'm discussing the goose religion with her, the great she god in the sky, I know it's a fair amount of nonsense, but she doesn't. You have to win her confidence, and she's unusual here. She's the only bird on the pond that really does respond to humans. There are quite a lot of people who stop and talk to Henry, and if you know anything about geese, they are by nature aggressive. They are bullies, and their beaks have a serrated edge. So if they sink their beak into you, they will shred your hand or whatever. But I've seen very small children hand feeding her. I've never seen her bully anything except the coots, who she doesn't like. The white duck, who is called Squeaky. They brought a male white duck called Freddie to act as a companion for Henry. Then decided Freddie needed a mate, and then they bought Squeaky. They had one offspring, and then Freddie died. And so later on did the young one, but so basically what you've got there is a pair of widows spending their twilight years sitting by the pond in the sun.
Do a documentary about me. Alright, I'm rolling. We're rolling? Just keep rolling. Alright. Alright. So you know about the goose?
Yes.
Someone give us a clap. No, not a... No, one big clap, you know?
Okay, clap in front of the camera.
Ready? In front of the camera.
Synchronized sound. Sorry. It was just like the one that I said you secrets with both. No, I think wow. This is so entertaining.
We're just going up with actually to that one.
Yeah, the birds are not.
Pleading the fifth.
Can you please the fifth?
Mr. Goose, can you confirm or deny the allegations that you are the Captain Cook of the Wollongong Botanic Gardens and having invaded somebody else's territory? No comment.